Oh gosh. These days, a person comes running from the office, like literally running, and you end up preparing for a live right on the spot because you keep thinking during the course of the day you'll be able to sit down and do what needs to be done for the live, but you just keep finding yourself in meeting after meetings. And I don't know, suddenly things just got busy, maybe because I was done with my, oh, maybe that's why. You know, I finished my deadline 2 weeks in advance. And now I'm finding myself pretty busy. I feel like I'm being played. Maybe I'm being played. Let's see what will happen tomorrow when I don't pitch up because I got nothing to speed up and all of that stuff. Have you ever picked up something with your toes? That's what I'm trying to do right now because my pen fell. Okay, let's see if I'll successfully. There we go. I managed, but I couldn't lift my foot. Old age. Everything is just painful. When you lift your foot, ah. When you walk, ah. When you go to bed, ah. Abe, your bath, you're like, is this what's supposed to happen? I'm telling you, people, old age is not nice. I love it. I love growing old. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you the last time. Remember, I was complaining about my beard having like these white islands. Look right now. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I deliberately did not shave because let me show you. Let me bring you closer. You see all these white hair? They look awful, disgusting as a matter of fact. That's not my thing. I just be white. These I'm finding look all of these. What on earth? It almost makes me look like I don't know if person is sick or anything. I have no idea. But I must tell you, I love getting old, but I don't like waking up with injuries you don't know where you got them from. Like what war was I fighting the whole night? Who was I fighting the whole night? That when I got up, my knuckles are sore. Sometimes my eyes are sore as if I did not have a good night's sleep. Okay, maybe I don't because I'm always busy with my channel. So let's leave the eyes part. But you wake up with some sort of pain or another. Like, seriously, bending down is like, what on earth did you just do? And don't even try dancing. Hey, don't try dancing. Especially I'm a vosho like the stuff that you used to do back then. It's not going to work for you. You're not going to get off the floor. Somebody will have to pick you up in a stretcher, take you to the hospital and be stretched back into a human size. I kid you not. And I'm not trying to also scare you. Seriously speaking, I'm not trying to scare you. It's just how it is. That's just how it is. Um you know, okay, let me just read your Betty's laughing because she knows what I'm talking about. Let's see your comments. Betty, yeah, hi Betty. What's up, my friend? How are you doing? But it's like I know, because we talk about these things. We talk about these things, and like, hey, my friend, is this normal? And the funny part is, I'm a guy and she's a woman, and then we find solace in each other. Like, if we experience something a little bit like odd, the other one calls the other one like, "Is this no?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm not experiencing it, and then a week later, I'm experiencing. I'm like, now I know. Now I know. I don't know what it is. Political says, Mentor, what's up, Menti? How are you doing? Makado, hi, business partners. How are you doing, business partner Makado? It's good to see you. Okay, my M is here. How are you doing, friend? It's good to see you here today. And then we have Betty K who says, old age. Old age. How do I feel about that terminology? Let's just say we are growing gracefully. Old age is something totally different. It's like when you say old age, I already see a home for people who are no longer are capacitated, but they capacitate. There goes English. A whole coconut can't say capacitation. It's like limited, right? And Betty keeps laughing. Kiba says, I feel you, babe. Ha! Welcome to the club. Bending, sitting up and down in the bath. Don't tell me about the bathtub. Especially when you slip without when you slip, literally you sink into the water. Like you would really have to like get yourself up, otherwise you're gonna drown in there. I think somebody needs to invent a bathtub for the 40s and above because go rough. I go rough. I go rough. And you know what's funny, Kiba? The funny part is we look young on the outside, but people don't know what we're going on the inside. Have you seen the millennials? Not the millennials, the Gen Zs. Have you seen how old they look? Have you seen how old but these kids, they were born in the late 90s, 1999, and already you look like somebody's uncle, almost like grandfather and grandmother. But here we are, we look young. You would swear we're not our age, but the bones are saying, I have seen the time. Trust me. The only time a person will see that this person is old is when you get up. You know, when you get up, there's that extra step that you take before you start walking, almost like your balance. And then I don't know why that step always, it's like a reflex arch of some sort. That's the one that gives it away that, oh, so you're not as young as I thought you are. You're old. Because why would you get up like that? Why would you get up like that? And then on top of that, some of us with some belly, you know, when you get up in the morning, you literally have to kind of like do butterflies before or freestyle. Just so you get up straight and then turn around and then your feet touch the ground and then that coco step. Oh gosh, you're like, that's it. Okay, God, all right. I'm not ready, but do your thing. Oh my gosh, I promise you it's kind of fun sometimes. Um, hence I stick to I also have a shower. I stick to shower now. Before I used to get angry that I did not take a bath until one day I slipped inside the bath and I couldn't get up. And usually me, when I'm in the bathtub, I soak myself all the way up here. I'm covered with water everywhere else because I want my bones to relax. In Zulu when the water is hot, we say October. Like I don't know what is October in English. You know, like kind of like the hot water sips into your skin and that stuff. That's what I believe. I come out of a bathtub when the palms of my whatever my fingers are almost like wrinkly. That's when I get up. Oh, when the water, I feel like from this point, it's starting to get cold. I then get out. Now, I don't know how to do that. I get in a shower, and every time I'm done with showering, I always feel dirty. Like I did not bath. But now I'm learning that, no, I've taken enough time in the shower, and I feel better now. The bathtub for me was my thing. Now it's my enemy. Mm-mm. Hence, I stick to shower cause it's a life. That's so true. Betty K says, "Nah, I don't complain anymore. I wish I was you. I wish I was you. Honestly speaking, I wish I could just stop complaining and accept that it's one of those things. It'll be nice to say something like that." Alex says, "Hello, everyone. Hello, business partner. How are you doing? Good to see you here." Betty says, "Hi, Alice." Kiba says, "I'm absolutely loving this age as well. It's beautiful, honestly speaking." The best part is when people say, "You are what? 40?" Like, yeah, no, I'm like, "Yes, I am." And then they'll ask you questions like, "What do you eat?" I'm like, "Oh, trust and believe me, everything and anything goes down the drain for me. We look fab." Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Our looks deceive many. Matuke look like our age. I'm telling you. I am telling you. You know, I work with about seven Gen Zs, and they thought I was the age. Even the way they talk to me, that is why you hear me talk. I do these things, and I say words like it's giving and all this Gen Z language because they think I was born in the late 90s. Yeah, that's what they think. And when I say actually, it's early, like very early 80s. Like, the second year of the 80s. Yes, that's when I was born. They're like, no. I'm like, yes. And I have to like check out my ID, show them, and they're like, you're a dinosaur. But how do you keep yourself this? I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. We look great, honestly speaking. We look awesome. Uh yeah, you confuse the enemy. Confuse the enemy. The dragging of the nose still continues. Guys, did anybody ever found? I haven't looked. I don't watch the news either. Has anyone found out what this flu called? You know how every strand of flu has its own name or own code. What is this one called? Does anybody know? Because no, Mina, I'm not a sickly person. I'm not a sickly person, but here I am. I'm suffering. Princess is in the house. We missed you, Princess. How are you doing? Business partner, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. And said, I'm just not ready to be called my old lady. Let me tell you something. The first time you hear it, it hits hard. You're like, hey, you turn into a Nigerian lady. Hey, what did you call me? Oh, I'm telling you, it punches. You're like, when somebody says to me, of course, with me, I don't have I used to have a problem, but I don't have a problem anymore because it kind of like suit me. Somebody will be like, Bob. So I get a little bit confused, like, okay, maybe they're saying Baba because of age, or maybe they really think I'm Baba to that age. Like, when you are called an old man, it hits different. And then you have these things on your beard. It just enhances the whole thing. It's just horrible. It's horrible. But no, you're gonna get there if you behave like an old lady as well. It's easy for the youngins to call you my old lady. So the younger you act, and also don't be, you know, oh, what was that lady from School is Nice? The old lady, Sis May. Imagine that lady once we call Sis May. Don't be like that. When it's obvious that the years are showing on your face when you still want to be called Sis May by Ingan. And then you go around calling people in Bungulu because they call you Makoko. Yeah, don't do that to yourself. Keep says Alisa, that's the worst. Oh, Meaning the first time it hit me when I was like 25 years old. Somebody, well, in Durban, that's where I come from. The youngest, but the youngest was not that as young. They were like probably I was 25, maybe they were like 19, 20, and they would call me Razo. Woo! I almost lost it. Razo. I prefer to be called Razo today than be called Baba. Hey, that thing hits different. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Alice says you high. That part Kiba M is not fun. It's not, especially when you are young, but you kind of look a certain way, especially with the millennial. I mean the Gen Zs. The millennials, I think they climbed on the back of the Gen X's. That's how I believe. That beauty and that young look, they're stealing it. Or maybe they climbed on the backs of the millennials, I think. Then we have the baking and cooking channel. What's up, cooking? The baking channel. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hi. It's good to see you here. It's good to see you. Betty K says, my friend, I was talking about this flu in my live stream. I did see your live stream a little bit while I was working today. I think it was something past 8, or was it 9? I can't remember. And I do remember you were talking about, but I wasn't sure exactly what you were talking about. But I picked up that you may be talking about flu. I want to know what's its name. What's the strand? Alice says there is this one guy at work who calls me the mums. Ooh, try like yes. You are used to get offended. I'm used to it now. What? How old is he? Are you the same age? Are you older than him? And how older than him are you? You don't have to give me your age, but you can give me the figures, how older you are. And then to know that, do you understand how old I am? You might stop. But if you are used to it, you might actually miss it if it no longer calls you, because sometimes with your colleagues, there's this love language that you have with each other. I know it's not love, but it's like having a work husband or a work wife. You know that those sort of stuff. It's like the 21st century stuff. So sometimes you find that what you've been called before, and probably you didn't like it, and then you get used to it, and somebody stops. That means that the dynamics, or is it the dynamics? The dynamics of your relationship has changed. That's how actually you can tell that you've done something wrong to somebody, when they no longer refer you to your pet name or love language or the way you guys interact with each other at work. That's when you know that something is not right with the friendship. And many people don't pay attention to that. That how you and your friends, or how you and your colleagues interact with each other, and suddenly that changes. You need to bother yourself about that. Like, what's going on? Be open about it and confront it immediately. Alice is laughing. The baking channel is also laughing. Kiba says, and Alice, when they call you that, respond by saying, Ntangaya. Let's hear the defense from them, yeah, right? They will defend themselves. They're calling them my equal. They will run away. Honestly, that means my equal. That is so funny. I will try it as well. Oh my gosh. Princess is dead laughing. The baking channel says, I don't feel offended when people call me ma sis or ma or sister. I think the sister part is okay, but ma. And you'll find the person that's calling you ma is like older than you. I'm telling you, like older than you. No. The only people that are allowed to call me Baba and Malume, Razo, I don't know. Let me just leave it there, because this stuff is out of your control, anyways. Alex is laughing at what Giba says. Saying, Tumi, what's up, Tumi? Good evening, everyone. How are you doing, Tumi? It's good to see you here. Thank you so much for being here. I think tonight we're just going to relax instead of having like a specific topic. I already have a specific topic that I want to talk about, but I'm having fun with you guys already. So what's it called? Let's lay down our hair and let's not be too serious. Unless you have a question, I don't mind answering it related to what this channel is about. Because the other day somebody came and was on my personal life, and I don't talk about my personal life like that. No, I found myself having answered personal stuff because I don't like disappointing people. I don't know. I just find myself answering really, really personal questions, and I'm not about that until you and I have established some sort of a solid relationship or interaction where now I feel okay, I can open. I don't mind people. People always open up to me. I don't know why. I find people coming to me with the most heaviest of heaviest issues, and I find myself. There was a time where I was at the Bram Fisher Airport, the Bloemfontein Airport. I was about to take a flight coming to Joburg. Some lady approached me and said, "You look like a person I can talk to." I was like, "Oh, there we go again." I already know when somebody says that what it means. I'm like, "Oh," and then asked me what time my flight was, and at that time my flight was in 3 hours. I had driven from Pittsburgh all the way to Bloemfontein, Bram Fisher Airport. And so I thought, let me relax and drink myself some frappuccino and cappuccino. I was going. Those are my favorite coffees, by the way. It's either frappuccino, a nice and iced one from with ice, like crushed ice. I love that. And for the warm, I go for cappuccino. And then I will have this mug and bean muffin, blueberry. That stuff that if I hit you with it, chances are you'll end up in a coma. I love that muffin. They do it so beautifully and so tastefully. So I thought, I have my muffin right here. I have my frappuccino. I think it was before it. Yeah, think I had my frappuccino, and I'm just about to dig in and start applying jam and butter because they make it nice and hot, and then sip it and watch the planes outside because the airport is small. I mean, you can see the tarmac, which is my favorite view, by the way, in case you didn't know. I watch a lot of aviation content on YouTube. Either I'm watching a what do you call it, a trip report or a flight review, something, anything that has to do with aviation, whether it's commercial or it is freight or it is private. Man, I love that stuff. That stuff I consume a lot on YouTube. In case you did not know, that's something that you know about me now. I love planes more than I love cars. The first time I had my driver's license, I was 33 years old. The first time I had my driver's license. That's how much I care less about a car. If people were allowed to have their own aeroplane and park them, I think I would have saved up to have as many as I could because I love that stuff. I don't know, but I hate flying. Interestingly enough, it's interesting enough. I don't like flying, but I love these aeroplane stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. I digressed a little bit because I'm having a lot of fun with you guys tonight. The baking channel is greeting to me. Puluku says good evening to me. Kiba says, at Betty, please stream later if you don't mind, babe. Would love to support. Oh, the CEO is not going to allow her. That's why she does it in the morning. The CEO is a 5-year-old. You know how when you have 5-year-olds and going live, they want to be in the frame and get you in trouble with YouTube. Nah. And besides, I think Betty doesn't like to show her child on the net as well. Actually, no, I know for a fact she doesn't like showing him on the net. Alice says, I think he is older than me. Imagine, yes, says, I'm not sure, but we could even be the same age. In most cases, we're the same age. The audacity. I don't call you anything but refer to you. Even when you are older, I don't know. Maybe I'm too conscious about calling people certain terminologies. What if they don't appreciate it? So the safest for me is to say booty or refer to you by your name if I know your name. I think boot, even like with a 60 something year old, I find myself going boot because, hey, I don't know how they feel. I don't know. So that's the safest for me. Betty says, Giba, I can't today. I don't, I did 2 live today. And these boys in the house, yeah, I know that you don't go live after 12 because of the boys. Princess says, you Alice, what? Okay, let me bite my tongue here. Wahoo tryela. Oh, I'm trying. Yeah. If you might be the same age, yeah, yes, yes. Tumi says a baking channel and Puluko, love, love, love. What's up? Alice says, Betty, my network is still misbehaving. Oh, I hate it when the network misbehaves and there's no load shedding. Remember how they used to make an excuse about load shedding being the reason why we are having bad coverage? Minage, I was having fights with rain. I even I don't know if you watched my Instagram frustration video. I don't know if you watched Mean Girls before. Have you watched Mean Girls before? There's a clip that I used, and then I brazenly tagged Rain. Oh, they tried to apologize and asked me to take down the video. I said, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it because I pay every single month. And I tell y'all that the majority of the month, I don't get coverage. The only time I start getting coverage is near payment. And then once you guys debit the money, bad, what do you call this, coverage from there on. So I understand that from somebody explained it to me, the spectrum, that sometimes when the spectrum is saturated, they sacrifice some people, like load shedding. So the people that they don't sacrifice during the course of the day till about 11:55 are people that are in your upper class people, the upper class going to the elites because they are considered to be CEOs, executives, and all that stuff of companies, and they're working, and they must not be disturbed by lack of coverage. And then people from the lower class, like ourselves, that live in, okay, I'm not going to mention where I live, then we are the ones that are sacrificed during the course of the day. Because when you come after midnight, my coverage all the way till 4:30 a.m. is good. That is why some people used to ask me, why do you upload after midnight? Now you know why. And I was having fights, and I told them, until you stop that nonsense of sacrificing my area, then I will take down the video. But as long as this is happening, I'm not. So ever since that video, I have full coverage. I've never complained ever since. Ever since, I've never complained about my coverage because of that video. And it's still live. I'm not going to take it down. I'm not going to take it down. We have Alice. Okay. Alice just Princess says Alice, broken hearted, my friend. The baking channel says I even call younger people CC booty. It's respect. Yeah, I think it's safe and it's also I agree with you. It's safe and it's also respect. Alice says draw the line when a Clantis. The people are mean. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm learning to draw the line, people. I'm learning to draw the line, and it's something that it's always been a struggle of mine since. But now I'm very assertive. I'm very assertive these days, and I always find myself very proud. Kiba M says, speaking of personal life, someone came into my DM and asked me something so personal, and they are subscriber. Yesterday, I don't know if you saw yesterday. I'm also getting some very strange DMs. I was talking about my lips, how some people come into my DM and say to me, "Ooh, your lips are kissable. Oh, I like your lips. Oh, if I could meet your lips." Like, what? And the worst part, this person is a subscriber. I hope you don't get like a stalker, hey? Because women YouTubers, the bigger they become, they also inherit one or two stalkers. So you need to be really, really careful about that, hey? I think you need to formulate a plan, a safety plan, how you are going to protect yourself from, freaks, people that don't understand the boundaries. Also make sure that your husband or boyfriend or the father of your child and your child are protected. That means don't show their faces at all, because they're kind of good at going into Google, and the Google gives them a face recognition, including the workplace, if the child goes to school, what school they go to. That's how they get through you. So all of these things we have to think about fading out of your videos as well, because I've heard stories, YouTubers. If you listen, I don't know if you listen to true crime. Yeah, there's been, I think, 4 female YouTubers killed by their subscribers because the subscriber couldn't see the line. They couldn't see the line. They thought that because they are subscribed to you, they also own you. That's crazy. My goodness, please be careful. I beg you. I was so offended. I know we are creators and are out there, but don't cross that line. That's true, but some people just don't get it, hey? Especially if the person has some kind of mental health issues. So be careful. I mean, no, seriously, in recent year, like in recent times, and in post Kovovo, 4 female YouTubers killed by their subscribers because they got obsessed with them. There's another girl. I don't know if you watch her, Kelly Stamps. She also almost got herself some crazy, So just be careful, guys. Be careful. If you're going to show yourself, that way you know that you can deal with these freaks your own way. But don't give them the opportunity to get through you via somebody you love. So be careful with that. Please, I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg. Formulate a strategy. Formulate a strategy. Quickly know who this person is, research them, Google them, and see if they've ever been arrested for essaying people or for whatever crime they may have committed against women and children. Just make sure of that. That way you can protect yourself. All right? Please do that. Do your due diligence on that particular person that you're telling me about. Do your due diligence, even if it means go to the police station near you and say, I have a person here. Can you just check their background for me? So that you know you're not dealing with a psycho. It's crazy out here. I almost inherited myself a stalker, a male stalker at that. And me, I was like, yay, mina ngumZulu. Zulu, I sugum pants. I'll deal with it. And then I never heard from them again. In my mind, I'm like, what was I going to do? What? Clantis, what were you going to do? Crazy. It's crazy. So I don't know. It's easier for me as a guy, I suppose. But for you as a woman, it's scary. Maybe something that we need to talk about as content creators as well, about how to keep ourselves safe from stalkers. Starboy says, after elections, load shedding coming back. Yes. Especially if those guys are back. You know who I'm talking about, right? If they're back, they're coming with a vengeance, especially if they don't get the amount of votes that they're hoping for. They are coming for, and this time around, they are taking us to stage 6. Blackouts, like for hours as punishment. And Starboy. So we better make sure that we bring people who are going to say, consistency of power supply that we've had for now almost 3 months or 2 months and a half now. Where is that electricity coming from? I want to know. Honestly speaking, Christmas period, we don't have load shedding. Then this period, we also don't have load shedding. What's happening? I'm actually getting so used to this. I even forgot that there's such a thing called load shedding. Completely forgot. Alice says, and now we pay for these things. Yeah, we do. We do. The Wi-Fi, it's a lot of money that we pay. Alice says, I'm thinking of getting another network provider. Let me tell you something. It's pointless. I can tell you that. It's pointless because they're all playing the same game, these service providers. The reason why I ended up not changing Rain is because I found out that it's not just Rain that does that. They secretly does, all the networks secretly does these things to many people. So no, it doesn't matter. All you have to do with your current service provider is threaten them. Create a video like that. You can even use that sound. You can go to my Instagram, my reels. You'll find it, me screaming and kicking things around and writing. Okay, maybe I should play it for you so that you know when you get there which one I'm talking about. It's there are people love that reel for some reason. I just want you to hear the sound so that you can when you watch or maybe you want to take when I use it for your own, then it's easier to know which one is it. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Just listen to it.
This girl is the nastiest skank bitch I've ever met. Do not trust her. She is a ugly slut.
Yeah, that's the video that Rain asked me to take down because of some things I say in there. So you can utilize for yourself. I hope it's not going to be copyrighted. I don't think it is. Is it? It's from Mean Girls. I thought that was an appropriate sound to get them to fix their lives because I pay money for this. I pay a lot of money every month, and it's a full bouquet. I don't even know why I chose the full bouquet. And it says, I'm thinking of getting another. No, like I said, it's not gonna work. Then you have Kiba who says, people are so weird, and scary. But I blocked them quickly. It made me feel so dirty. Can you imagine? Some people. What gave them? What gave a person that authority? I want to know. Do they even think for 1 second? I don't know, honestly. Then we have Princess who says, you, Clantis, yeah, be careful, guys. Be careful, especially female content creators. Be careful. The Baking China says, that's scary. Yes, it is. Kiba says, yes, true crime vibes. Makes me want to even change my niche. No, don't change your niche. No, don't change your niche for anybody. Change it because you want to change it, not to show. Because the thing is, if you change things, you are giving that person power. You can block them. They can always open a new account, and now when they see that you change because of them, that means, oh, she's giving me power. No, you stay on until you the one who feel like you want to change. Never give your power to anybody ever, irrespective of how terrified you may be of them. Show them that you are in control. They take shower routines as their fetishes. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, don't stop. Don't stop doing shower scenes for them. That is them and their sick heads. That it's got nothing to do with you. Makata says, really? Yes. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Betty K, people are crazy. Mad, I'm telling you. Puluku says, true crime. Yeah, it's true crime vibes. Princess says, Kiba, please be safe. Yeah, absolutely. The Baking Channel says, Amazulu, don't play. Oh, my brother is like the typical one. He scares me as well. But me, I'm a little on the lenient side of things, but I do feel it when it builds up in me like, oh, the Zulu is really standing up. But the question is, will you do what you are thinking in your head? And the answer is no, I have no capability. Kiba says, I will thank you, princess. Yeah, well, no, I will not be able to do it. Then Alice says, those guys might not go away. I'm stressed and thinking about it. Yeah, they never do. Hey, don't entertain them. Keep deleting them. They will lose strength eventually. Puluku says, Kiba, I hope you block that person. Yeah, the problem is they anticipate being blocked because they know what they're doing is creepy. So they'll have like alternative accounts and just keep bothering you. The only if they come back for the second time, I would advise you to get a protection order. They'll be shocked when it's delivered in their doorstep. I mean, I've done two um what do you call this thing? Protection orders. Because I do that other channel, the main one, there are strange people that come because of they feel somewhat about what I do, and I just they were shocked because when the what do you call this, the protection orders were delivered, I was there. For one of them, I had to take a flight. Mhm. I had to take a flight, and I was there with the sheriff, and I was like, "What's up, sir?" The shock. I was like, "Try me again. Try me again." And I told this one individual, "YouTube is mine. I never want to see you there again. Go to Twitter, go to TikTok, go to wherever you act nasty. Go there. Don't try me. If I ever see a comment from you on any channel on YouTube, I'm gonna be stalking you." That's what I told him. And if now I know where you live, I know where you work, because when we went to your workplace, we didn't find you. They said you just left, and now we find you here. That shock when we delivered the protection order. I held it myself like this. I was like, "Hey, when I was like, sign, hey, sign now, sus, Jandin." That's what I did. So I think with a guy, it's easier, like I said, but get a protection order the moment they come the second time. Yeah. Where are we? I think I did share that story on the main channel. Yeah, I did share that two people have been provided with a love letter from me to leave me the hell alone. Bulku says, "Keba, I hope you blocked the person." I think I've read that already. The Baking China says, "I think load shedding is coming back after elections." Definitely it is. Let's have fun while we still have the electricity. Let's bake. Let's have like no, I'm not a teenager anymore. I was gonna suggest a slumber party. Betty K say is laughing. Give us an Alice. I did. Hey, faster than I could blink. Hey, you did the right thing. But if he comes back again, open a protection order. If you want to go there as well, niggas say one across the face for the nonsense that they said to you. You just ucela iphoyisa ngiyacela nje ukuthi nje angizwe ukuthi njani. I'm teaching you bad things, am I not? No, it's not bad things. It's just advice. Kiva says, I did. Hey, okay, I already read that. Alice says, okay, she's laughing. I remember it now. What do you remember? Let's see if I can pronounce this properly. Okay. I did some French at school before. Roland? Roland? Am I correct? You look high. I'm tired. Erasmus. I had a long day today, so you absolutely right. I do look a little bit like. No, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do them. These absolutely don't do all of that. But I'm exhausted indeed. I'm thinking of having a early night immediately after I'm done here. Just have my dinner, take a shower, and head straight to bed. I am tired. Erasmus, you are born. I don't know. I think maybe they're generally saying something that maybe they're concerned. No, I'm not. I'm not high. I don't do that stuff at all. I don't. Mangonene Business Adventures, how are you doing? Good evening, all. You are all lucky for not having load shedding. You are having load shedding? We have an unofficial one here in the rurals of the south coast of Durban. But the South Coast, they always had problems with electricity and water. There's like these periodic cuts. And that place or that part of KZN is my favorite. Like Potchefstroom, Port Edward, all the way down. That's like, I love that area. But it's the electricity and water that is a issue for me there. What a paradise by this, like really, you guys really need to vote wise. Honestly speaking, I blame it on you guys. Honestly, I honestly blame it on you guys. It's the pits. We never know if we'll have power. Even the rural of South Coast, the houses that are breathtaking. Others are overlooking the ocean. Like, what? I love the South Coast. Honestly speaking, I love the South Coast, particularly Potchefstroom and is it Potchefstroom? Yeah, Potchefstroom and Port Edward. Port Edward, of course, that's paradise. We have Princess who says, "Hey, Makunene." Alice says, "The rain situation, Clantis, or the rain situation. Maybe you should create the same video as I did. Tag them, tag them." Magunene says, "I am outside of Scott." Oh, okay, okay, okay. It's the pits. Yeah, Scottburg, like up in the hills. And yeah. I remember going there once and I was like, oh my word. Kunene says, Amahlongwa, best place on earth. Ah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I always envy the people that live down there. I'm like, wow. Mm. You know, you go for a holiday and you get disappointed by water cuts. If it's not water cuts, it is electricity, honestly. Then we have Neymar Jr. who says, I'm going to subscribe right now. Thank you so much, Neymar. I truly appreciate you. Are you from Nepal? Where are you from? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah. South coast of KwaZulu Natal is incredible. Love it. I'm from Durban. I mean, if you think Durban is cute, take a 2-hour trip on Mpumalanga. I'm so sorry. Thank you from Mpumalanga. Are you a content creator as well? Let me know so I can, also do that thing and support you. Yeah, like, if you think Durban is cute, which kind of like not, that is why a lot of people down there are like, bye, you guys. We've given you 30 years and you've done this to our city. But go down south. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Princess says, Clantis, you skipped my question. What was the question? Okay, let me go back. Oh, okay, I see it. Clantis, why does YouTube play ads on channels that are not monetized? Oh, that's a very nice question. I want to create a video on this, but I'm going to answer you anyways. Thank you for reminding me. Let me just note this down because it's very important. I get asked this question a lot. Forget to create a video. Why YouTube play ads on non-monetized channels? Okay, so around 2021 June, I still remember this very well. June of 2021, YouTube writes an email to all content creators and says, listen up. Actually, let me put it this way. Before that email came, a few of us were asked by YouTube to choose between charging content creators $10, not non-monetized channels, $10 a month, like a subscription fee, to upload videos on our channels, or placing ads as a way of paying for using the platform, because YouTube says they spend billions of dollars to create space for uploading videos on their platform. Like every day they have to create space, and that costs billions of dollars. So to foot that bill, non-monetized content creators will either have to pay a fee, but at that time the fee was between $10 to $150. Now think of is it Instagram or Twitter? Is it Twitter where now they sell the blue tick? It's something like that. So of course, some of us who coming from Africa, we're like, what? No. Do you know what is $10 a month and unmonetized still? No, play ads. Play them ads. That way we don't have to pay a cent just to upload videos onto YouTube. I hope that answers your question. Then June 2021 came that email and said non-monetized channels, YouTube will now start playing ads. Basically, you must always look at YouTube as stand, like the landlord. And the landlord can come with a letter says, oh, by the way, we hiked the rent today. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. YouTube is a landlord, and the landlord can do as it pleases with its platform. So I think you should thank some of us for saying play the ads, because if it's the what do you call this? If it's paying, some of us may not actually afford to pay that monthly fee. So now, when you are monetized, obviously YouTube takes 45% of the Google AdSense, right? But when you are not monetized, you get nothing. You don't get. You still have to work your way up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So I hope that answers your question. But I'm gonna explain it properly in depth in a video. Maybe it's a video that I have to drop tomorrow. Thank you for that idea. I'll drop it for tomorrow's video, even though I already have a video for tomorrow. So I think I'm just gonna unschedule that one and put this one because it's not filmed. I'll film it after here and answer, because I get that question a lot, and people are even upset that they're not getting anything. They feel like YouTube is robbing them. Until I explain it, they were like, oh, okay. Sorry, YouTube. Name Junior says, I actually don't know because I never went to Durban, but I do hear it is a nice place. So, you see, now that it's going to be winter, you're going to go there and you'll see crystal blue skies throughout winter. The Indian Ocean, warm. And everything is a little bit slow during this time of the year. I'm talking slow. People, slow. Business, slow, which is a conducive environment for you to take a vacation and just relax. That's the nice part about Durban. It's not like all the other parts of South Africa. So just try it out, hey? Now says, wow, YouTube straight up, but not me. I just hate it when you recognize me. I mean, like everyone that just dance just gets like light subscribers, YouTube, but us, we have to work hard. Now I get what you're saying. The way we are treated, but then listen, it's up to you as well as a person that has a YouTube channel, right? What kind of content you are putting out there, because people, they gravitate towards what they want. That's why they come to YouTube. So if you're going to create something that you think people are going to like and only not to like it, then you're going to feel like it is unfair how you are being treated on YouTube. But I get you. You just put up a dance challenge, suddenly people get views and likes, and then you sit down and speak about something that may add value, and then you don't get views and subscribers. Like, why? I get what you're saying. I really do. I feel your pain, because it's that we all feel on the platform, but it is not about us. It's not about what we like to put out. It's about what people like to watch. If you can look at it that way, what people like to watch, you can research it even on YouTube by going to the search bar. Click, like I always say, click from A to Z and see what topics that people are searching for. These are keywords that people are typing on YouTube. Create those videos. That's what people are looking for versus what we like to put out there and think people are going to like it. You see? I hope I'm making sense there. Princess says, thank you for answering my question, business partner. You are welcome. Very welcome. Back to you, Neymar. The baking channel says I am not monetized and they do play ads. Yeah, they start playing them from 100 views. They don't play them below 100 views. So once you get 100 views, that's when you'll start seeing ads playing on your channel. Some people they start singing from 200, others from 150. Yeah, I think it just depends on the niche, and you know how not all regions watch ads or maybe ads play on the videos. So I think it just depends. But from what I've seen thus far, it's ads. They play ads from 100 views. Then we have Quinn. Did I pronounce your name correctly? Queen says, "Can I have beetroot, please?" Beetroot? Yeah, I don't have beetroot. FunLab says, "Where are you?" I'm in Johannesburg. Queen says, "Can I have beetroot, please?" I don't know what that is. I know beetroot, but I don't know what the symbol or what that symbolizes or what the metaphor is. I don't know. Brian Stratham says, "Hi, hello, Brian. Are you single?" I'm a single. I'm a single. I don't know. It's complicated. Neymar says, but like YouTubers, they like to do what they like. Not necessarily. If you listen to a lot of YouTube educators, this is exactly what they will tell you. That if when you create something that you like, it doesn't get the attention you need because the algorithm is triggered by what people like on the platform. That is why the algorithm pushes their content in front of all those people. And they like and they get likes and hundreds of thousands of views, 7,000 likes, and then a 16 and then 16 comments and 500 subscribers. Yeah, try it. You know, just try creating content that everybody likes. How old are you? Bright asks. I'm old enough, sir. I'm old enough. You see, I even have gray hair. I'm old enough. Anyways, guys, I think this is it for tonight. Let's see each other again very soon. Thank you all for being here, bro. No. Yeah, no, guys, thank you. I know you just came in now. Don't worry. You'll see me again soon. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for being. No, I have to run, Brian. I have to run. I just got back from work and then I set up one more. Let's see. Naima says, I do really need sleep. By the way, I'm saying, oh, get wild, man. I was talking about this flu earlier that it is really doing a number on many of us. Then we have Werner. Brett says, hi, guys. You coming when I'm leaving? Brian says, please. What about please? Betty says, Alice, this one kick cabbage. There's a possibility. There's a possibility. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I have to go, guys. Thanks for being here, though. I appreciate you. Tomorrow or when Saturday, whichever days it's going to be. I gotta go. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.